Getting ready for the fourth period here on Almost Heaven Internet Broadcasting. And, Walt, not only are you going around the world on the internet radio, but also we have our Almost Heaven Internet Broadcasting YouTube channel where we've been uploading as many games as we possibly can. And we want to take a moment to give a shout-out to one of our exclusive video sponsors, and that is Heritage Stone. Speaking of the Hanlons of Elk Garden, West Virginia. And, one thing about it, I worked in rock quarries for about 15 years off and on between doing radio stuff. And, you work in a rock quarry, they drill holes, and they pack it full of dynamite and, boom, blow everything up. Mr. Hanlon does nothing like that. No. Environmental footprint is a baby step with them at Heritage Stone. They basically harvest rock as someone would harvest potatoes almost. The process is almost the same.
Yeah.
And Heritage Stone of Elk Garden, a proud sponsor of Almost Heaven Internet Broadcasting's radio and video coverage, Walt. I'm glad to have them along.
They're always good to the community. It doesn't matter what's going on, they're supporting the community.
What can we say? If you're going to build a house or you want to remodel the outside, need some stone for the inside, maybe a fireplace or a hearth, why not environmentally friendly harvested Heritage Stone of Elk Garden? Go see them.
Union's working the ball good. They got the ball in underneath the Miller, puts up the shot. It's loose on the floor.
Look at Miller coming back in there.
Jump ball, good call. Good hustle by Brandon Miller getting back in there, and that guy didn't even see him. He just reached around, grabbed a hold of the ball, and got a tie up.
So far, Paul has done a pretty good job as keeping Miller pretty silent here tonight. He's usually good for 1 or 2 field goals a night.
Loose ball on the ground. Taggers come up with it. Tallman has it to Friend.
Friend coming down the left side, going to pull the trigger on a long two-pointer. His heel was on the three-point line, but the other side of the three-point line. Yeah. So we're going to give him a long two, 59-32.
Oh, nice steal by Walters. Boy tried to cross over, and he took it off, and he goes down and lays it in.
Makes it look easy, extending that lead, 61-32 with 7:06 to go in this one. Programming note that we will be here tomorrow night. There's a steal by Miller.
Looks like Paul has pulled all their starters.
Got the bench in.
And they've got the bench in.
Yeah.
Union countered that quarter with Glotfeldy, Tallman, Walters, Miller, and now Burdock just checked in for Friend.
A much-deserved break for the starters here for Union, but getting some of the bench players a little bit of playing time, and he's still got guys over there with that he can go to. Coach Evans can. We've been singing the praises of, isn't it nice to have a bench?
Yes.
I'm surprised someone hasn't written a song about that yet. Maybe we can work on that, Walt.
There we go.
I don't know if you're much of a lyricist. I'm not.
I'm not either. Not much of a singer either.
I like to talk a lot, but I just can't seem to make them rhyme. Okay, look at there. Walter's going to get his rebound in one way or another. Tallman back to Walter, kicking it over on the right side of Burdock. He'll burn the three on you. Jordan Glodfelty into Miller.
Oh, nice pass.
Did you see that?
Yes, beautiful.
Miller gets the assist of the night right there so far.
Nice lay pass there to Tallman, who was cutting down the left-hand side, and he laid it in.
Three-pointer in the air for Paul. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by number 13, who puts it up. No good.
Miller with the rebound underneath. Pressured. Burdock's got the ball coming down across the half-court line.
Crabtree with that shot on the opposite end. And Burdock going in with a full head of steam.
Oh, he's hurt.
And I'm not so sure if I didn't see one of his fingers kind of sticking out in a direction that it shouldn't have gone. And there's going to be a foul called. And
going to be an injury timeout here.
Yeah, and Mike Burdock, his dad's going to come over there and look at him. But the Superfly, Clayton Burdock, is on the floor, and he is rolling in pain. He was holding, it looked like it might have been his left wrist. Did you catch that, Walt? Or?
Yeah, I couldn't. It's definitely something, looks like it's with one of the hands.
I thought I saw his pinky finger kind of pointing north when it should have been pointing west, if you know what I mean. But, basketball is a sport that's famous for dislocated and stove fingers.
Yeah.
Many times that has happened. So we certainly hope that that Clayton here will have not too bad of an injury. Nothing a little ice won't help. Look, his dad's kind of grinning at him.
They're They're laughing. So
Right,
he must be all right.
And
He's
the referee's
just,
over there kicking at his foot, so it can't be all that bad, can it?
Referee's got a smile on his face too. So
That's pretty bad when the referee kicks you, tells you to get up.
yeah,
Toughen up, boy. There he comes. All right, he's shaking it off.
He's shaking it off, shaking the left arm off. He's coming out of the game. Somebody's going to check in for him.
Yeah. Looks like Jordan Toole's going to come back in. We were talking about upcoming games. The boys have another big test coming up Tuesday night. They'll be traveling to Harmon.
Okay.
To be playing at Harmon. They haven't been there because of the school issues over there. I think they got everything resolved. Gym's open. I think they're having classes back there and everything. And Harmon, I'm telling you what, that's rivalry there.
Yes, that is. That one reminds me of the Elk Garden Union rivalry from years ago.
Okay. Is that Trenton Walter? Puts one up for three. Right off the quick inbound pass. Wow, 66-32.
I don't know who he was passing that ball to.
But it went to Micah Kreitz eventually.
Yeah, it was a nice bounce pass into Micah, but he was on defense.
Toole walked with it and took a little bit too much of a. It was almost like a half step, wasn't it?
Yeah,
a half step too much. Now, I've heard a lot about the history with Union and the old Bayard High School, and that part of the history. But I've never really heard much about the Elk Garden Union history, which is something that I'd like to hear about. Apparently, there was would you call it a friendly rivalry there between at times? Maybe not. It's okay.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay.
Maybe not. But what's funny now is that with myself, went to Elk Garden, and Union was your hated rival, and you end up eventually you're coaching their high school baseball team, and
right,
and then you're everybody that played against you, all their kids are going to school together now.
Right. It's I think it's is it irony?
Yeah,
maybe
irony.
A little bit.
Yeah,
irony is very ironic.
It's helping keep this school open, and that's the main thing.
Right.
Because there's nothing like small school athletics and things that go on at small schools.
Well, you know what, and I think you'll agree with me on this, but competition, friendly or unfriendly, is good.
Yes.
Competition makes these athletes play better.
Nice pass, and he missed a little easy chip shot there around the basket.
That's maybe been the most wide open shot they've had in the second half, and that might have caught them off guard.
They're letting them get away with some.
They're letting them play.
Hacking and
Trenton Walter on the steal, pulls the trigger on a long two, and he's hot off the bench tonight. Trenton Walter, and he scored 7 off the bench. Now that was a nice move there by number 24. Trying to find his number on there. That's Robbie Mills. They count that bucket.
Yeah. He was fouled by Glotfeld.
Yeah, he kind of got a little bit of a turnaround layup there. Burdock's still favoring that left hand, isn't he?
Yeah, Russo just checked in for Burdock.
It's nice to see old Tony Russo out there. Tony Russo, one of the students that rides my bus. So generally after a game, depending on the outcome, is when he hits that bottom step, I usually give him a hard time either way.
Yeah.
But I think he enjoys the banter. Micah Kreitz inside to Russo. Russo bounced past to Kreitz.
And he's blocked.
That was a clean block, it looked like from this perspective, from
by
Mills.
Mills from Paul. Union will be taking the ball out underneath the basket.
So where exactly was the Elk Garden High School? Was it anywhere in the proximity of where the elementary school is now?
Yeah, it's actually the same building.
Okay. All right, very good. Kreitz gets his shot blocked again. Union maintains possession. Down. Yeah, Russo. Walter, three-pointer. Oh, I thought he had that one.
I did too. That looked like it was going down. We got a foul on Russo. Mills come down with the rebound, and Russo was dogging him, and they called him for the foul.
Walt, you sticking around for the big dance tonight?
Yeah, we're chaperoning.
Oh, okay, very good. I think we're going to stick around for a little bit, too, and check it out. Of course, a homecoming dance. It's nice to see these young men putting ties on.
Yeah,
taking their ball caps off for once.
Yeah,
combing their hair.
Well, the guys and girls both are dressed very nice here tonight.
Yeah, once in a while it's nice to dress up to. We used to say dressing to the nines, I believe.
Yep. Good hustle by Bullitt, chasing the ball down in the corner, out of bounds, throwed it back in, and then Mills missed the layup.
To Jordan Glodfelt, he pulls down that. It's nice to see number 22 in there this year in the varsity squad.
Nice pass.
Tallman.
Oh, there's a foul.
There is a hack. and Tallman goes down, and I think the heel of the shoe of number 24 Mills might have caught Tallman in the throat or in the upper part of his chest.
Yeah, he's holding these
right there around his esophagus there a little bit, you know.
Yeah, that was a hard foul. That's the fourth one on Mills from Paul.
Gee whiz! I mean,
Tallman goes the line and buries the first one.
You know, I don't know. There's a fine line between common foul and flagrant foul, but you know, I don't know.
Austin Van Meter getting ready to check in for the Tigers. Tallman misses the second shot.
All right, 3:10 to go in this one, Walt, and
Union's definitely in control.
They are. Barred any unforeseen circumstances.
Bullet shoots an air ball.
They will pull away a victory on this one.
Tallman with the rebound.
They almost needed this, if anything, for the record, but also to help momentum going to face Harmon.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about that. That, you know, with the way things play out, look at another give and go, and Tallman is hacked again.
Yeah, because Union let one get away from them up here in the holiday tournament against Harmon.
It was almost reminiscent of what our halftime score was up here at this game.
Yeah.
They were up by 10 or 12, I think, at the half.
And then they
ended up losing by like 20.
Yeah.
But that just tells you about Harmon. You know, don't go to sleep on them.
No, and they have a good squad too.
Yes. Tigers with the ball under 3 minutes to go, actually 2.5, and another block shot there. Robbie Mills, his defense, even though he's gotten some pretty hard, he's committed some hard fouls. He's been right in there blocking shots and breaking up plays.
We got wholesale substitutions here for Paul, 5 for 5. Van Meter checked in for the Tigers.
Crowd sticking around here tonight. Three-pointer in the air for Paul. Draws iron, no good. Glodfelty, as I was mentioning earlier, it's nice to see him out.
Russo, and he in and out.
He's able to recover from that pass. Can't get the shot to go.
Nice pass by Walters to Russo there.
We like to see big things out of Jordan Glodfelty as he progresses, but from what I understand, he's about, 6'5"? Yeah, never really played any organized ball.
No, not until I guess this past summer there with that rec league, but he's definitely got some ability if they keeps working at it.
And a welcome addition to this Tiger squad.
Yeah.
We've been counting on on Big and Evans to take up the big guy in the middle, but now we've got two.
Yeah. You got Jacob Hanlon and Benjamin Evans checking in for the Tigers, and Russo's called for a walk.
Drug that pivot foot just a little bit too much. And 1:44. Now, Walt, we have to pick a GNT Sports Plus player of the game. Who will it be tonight? Scoring not necessarily the only criteria. We look for the one who made the most impact for the Tigers tonight, and you and I will discuss that at the end of the game, and we'll pick a player. If you wouldn't mind helping me out on that, I'm sure you probably have some ideas, and so do I. And we're probably thinking about the same kids.
Yeah.
But we got 1:32 here left, 69-34.
Got a body foul.
And a 1-and-1 as Union, we flip-flopped on the fouls here. Yeah. That's their 8th team foul. And that's the first on
Benjamin Evans. Foul. Got the high bounce and it dropped in.
Sir Isaac Newton was right.
Yep. Abril with the first foul shot. Getting ready to shoot the second one. That one's hard off the back of the glass, and Kreitz comes down with the rebound. He's going to bring the ball across half court. Throws it to Ben. Evans inside to Hanlon. Misses it off the front of the rim. He goes up.
The effort on Hanlon right there.
Yeah, good effort. Abril's got the ball going across half court, going in for a layup, and it's off the glass and in.
Late field goal for the Pirates.
And they're in a full court press.
A little too late for that press, but we'll see what the call here is against number 3, I do believe. And that is Abril. Did we say that right?
Yeah. He fouled Kreitz. Kreitz was trying to come across half court with it. Paul's back in the full court press. Ball's into Kreitz, and he's guarded by Abril. He's working him, brings him across.
Kreitz.
Nice pick by Evans.
Nice pick, yeah. Beautiful pick right there. Hanlon's open under the net. Did they find him? No. To Russo. Russo on the right side to Kreitz.
Lost the handle, but he got it back.
Kreitz going to drive the paint, puts one up, no good. Coming back with it are the Pirates, now under 30 seconds to go in this game.
Averill shoots a three and misses.
Kreitz gets the rebound.
He's fouled by Averill again.
And we've got a whistle and a block foul with 27.6 to go. Once again, we want to say thank you to Lynn for tuning in tonight. One of our listeners from out in a different time zone. It's like probably, 2 hours earlier? New Mexico, something like that? Might still be daylight out there. I don't know. 24 seconds to go. We hope you feel better, Lynn. And a travel by Kreitz with 22.2. At the conclusion of this game, folks, we'll turn our mics down, and then we'll turn up the crowd mic for just a little bit. And then we will give you a recap and get ready for the homecoming dance tonight. Of course, we're not performing or anything, but
Paul had a basket made by Brian Twig. Makes it 69-39. The Tigers by 30 with 4 seconds left. Russo shoots one at the buzzer, and it's off the rim.
And that's going to be our final here, 69-39. 69-39 is our final. And with that said, we are going to take a break, and we'll wrap this one up. Live from Mount Storm, West Virginia, this is Union Tiger basketball with a victory, 69-39. You're listening to Almost Heaven Internet Broadcasting, AHIB.US.